Namaskar, Abhishek once again with a new episode in the series Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora. It's, it's a prayas, an effort to get into the great discourse between Guru and Sisya, Maharshi Parashara and Maharshi Maitre, which forms the most fundamental and authentic Shastra in Vedic astrology. So, in the last episode, Maharshi Parasar, the great guru, Maharshi Parasar, revealed classical techniques related to ninth house under the banner, under the name of the adhyay, name of the chapter, Bhagya Bhav Phaladhyaya. He put forwarded the Parasari principles related to that house. Now, today, in today's episode, Maharshi is going to reveal, the great Guru is going to reveal about the next house. After ninth, it's a 10th house. So, 10th house, Maharshi is going to reveal the classical techniques, Parashari principles, under the name he gave the title as a Karm Bhav Phaladhyaya. Karma Bhav Phaladhyaya, because karma, action, is one of the significations, one of the most important significations of 10th house. So he picked up that. When I recall for you the discussion between great guru and the great disciple about the karma bhav, about the 10th house, first time in Bhav Viveka Adhyaya, I'm trying to recall for you. I'm trying to remind those significations for the ready reference at the moment, so that when great Guru Maharshi Parasar will reveal the classical techniques, then that would be more meaningful to us. He said in Bhav Viveka Adhyaya about 10th house, Rajyam cha akas brityam chamanam chaiva pitus tatha pravasasya rinasyani Vyomasthana Nirichanam. He's saying Vyoma Asthana Nirichanam. Hey Maitre, when you will do the inspection of the Vyomasthana, Vyom, Akas, sky. So 10th house is the Akas, is the sky, because it's the Zenith. 10th house is the Zenith, and the 4th house is the Nadir. 10th house is the Akas, is the sky, and the 4th house is the underworld. So he called this house like a Vyom Asthan here. And the significations he is talking about, the high level significations he is reminding, there's a Rajyam related to a state, related to government. Rajyam cha akasam. So he's saying Akas. So Akas is signifying here many things, multiple layers. And the Manam, the Pratishtha, the rise of the native. Some people are connected this one, the rise of the native's father. But the Maharshi is saying here, Manav Chaiva Pitustatha. Maharshi is saying for the 10th house is significant. 10th house is the significator of father also. Western astrologers do believe 10th house is for the father. Because when you apply the Bhavat Bhavam, 10th is just in front of 7. 10th is just in front of 4th, just 7th house. So 4th is if your mother, the 10th house is your father. But Maharshi also mentioned in couple of adhyayas, in couple of chapters, 9th house for father. Because father is your guru in our parampara. He is your guru after mother. That's why father is from 9th house also. So in our practice, what we will practice, checking father from 9th and 10th also, because that is the direction of Mahaguru Maharshi Parashara. Here in this verse itself. And then Parashar, great Parashar is saying, Pravasasya. So living in foreign land, that is also coming up from this house. Rinasya, the loan, death, that is also coming. So these are the significations. These are coming from this 10th house. When we were into the Kalpurus anatomy, I would like to remind that one when we did Rasi, Swarupa Adhyaya, we did the Nakshatras and the Zodiac signs. Maharshi Parashar personified the Kala Swarup, and developed the Kalpurus Kundali, Kalpurus chart. And then Kalpurus anatomy has been discussed. The allocation of each and every parts of the Kalpurus had been assigned to the Rasis, to the Nakshatras. So this house, 4th, is for the thigh. This house is like a mind who gives order, because it is signifying the Rajyam. It's all about the influence, self-control. This house is talking about the ability. It's the Manasthan. This house is about the fame, Akas, Vyom. This house is about chanting mantras also. Kalidas said this in Uttar Kalamrit. Lordship. This is just in front of 4th. Hidden treasure also. Prosperity, medicine, good. God loving, self-respect, honor from the ruler. This is all related to the Rajyam and the Man. In the sports, this house is talking about the horse riding and the wrestling also. This house is all about the agriculture. This house is all about the sacrifices and the position of the best merchant. So many significations. I just took couple of names to spread more awareness about this house before getting into the real discussion, before getting into the Guru Mahavakya. And always we are doing, before getting into the Guru Mahavakya, going to the Jagat Guru, going to our Guru, going to my Guru, Sri Mahadev. Let's come together. Let's pray together. Om. Vande Deva Umapatim Surgurum Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Pannag Bhusanam Mrigdharam Chavardam Vande Pasunam Patim Vande Surya Sasank Vahaninayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhakta Janasraye Chavardam Vande Shivam Sankaram Vande Shivam Sankaram Vande Shivam Sankaram. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. After bowing down to the lotus feet of Jagat Guru, Adi Guru Sri Mahadev, now we are entering into the Parashara Mahavakya, Mahaguru Mahavakya. Let's come. Atha Karma Bhav Phaladhyayah Parashara Uvacha Karma Bhav Phalam Chatha Kathami Tavagratah Srunu Maitreya Tatvena Brahma Gargadi Bhasitam. Now he is talking about some lineage. Some lineage he is talking about. So how this Jnana Parampara is flowing from the super consciousness to the bottom. So he said, Srunu Maitre, hey Maitre, listen to me. Now I am going to tell you about the Karma Bhava Phalam, 10th house. So result of the 10th house, how to do the analysis of the 10th house, I'm just going to tell you. I have learned this tattva, this abstract knowledge from the Guru Parampara, Brahma Garga Adi Parampara. So I'm coming from that lineage, that Parampara I'm coming. And from that tradition, from that Parampara I learned. I'm going to tell you. Hey Maitre, listen carefully, listen sincerely. This is the Guru Sisya Sambad. The owner of this abstract knowledge is the super divine consciousness. And the Guru Sisya Parampara is the custodian of this knowledge. So that is Maharshi is revealing here how this knowledge is flowing from top to bottom. Now he is going to reveal the Parashari classical techniques out of compassion. Let us immerse in it. Sabale karma bhave se swauche swan se swarasige jatasya tat sukhena dhanadyo yasasvi subh karma krita. Now the condition of the Dasmes, 10th Lord. Sabale karma bhave. So 10th Lord is going to be strong. How it is going to be strong? He is saying swauche. So it is exalted. The 10th Lord is in the sign of the exaltation. Swanse, in own navans. That is also one of the best position. And Swarasige, own house. That is also one of the best position. So in that case, what will happen? Jatasya tat sukhinadhyo tat. So Jatak will have all the sukh from the tat, from the pitri, from the father. All type of sukh he will have, and he will be rich, he will be yasasvi, name, fame, richness, and sukarma, he will do subkarma, he will do good deeds. Now in 10th verse, Maharishi is revealing in 10th. Karmadhipo balo nascheta कर्म वैकल्यामादि सेता सैहेकेन्द्र त्रिकोणस्थो ज्योति अष्टोमादि यागकृता. Now talking about some inauspiciousness. When the dasmes, when the karmadhipati, when the 10th lord is weak, when 10th lord is weak, balon nascheta. So in this case, 10th lord is karmheen, 10th lord is weak. Then what is going to happen? Here he used the technical term sai he. He is talking about the Rahu. Ardhakaya Mahaviryam Chandra Aditya Vimardanam Singhika Garva Sambhutam. The Singhika, she is the demon, mother of this Rahu and Ketu. They are one. So Saihi means who born out of this demon, and who born from? She is the mother of Rahu. So if that Rahu is in the Kendra or Trikona, if that Rahu is in the Kendra or Trikona, so this native can do a special type of yajna, and that special type of yajna is called Jyotiyastom. Jyotiyastom is a special, there are so many type of yajna. So this native has possibility to perform this special type of yajna. And now I'm not saying you can put into this inauspicious or auspicious bracket. If someone is doing this yajna, how can you say? But this is the combination. Now Mahasi is coming up with the next blessings. Each verse is a blessings. Karme se subha sanyukte subha sthana gate tatha Rajdware chavani jaye sada labho anyatha nyatha. Karme se subh sanyukte. So karme se subh sanyukte. So the 10th lord is associated with the benefics. And 10th lord associated with the benefics and posited at the subhasthan. Karme se subh sanyukte and subhasthan gate tatha. So both the things. First conjunct with the first association with the benefics, and then posited at the benefic houses, benefic places. Then what will happen to that native? That native will have always profit, always gain from the estate, from the king. Nowadays it is from the government, and in the commerce, in the trade, he will always have gain, always have profit. This is the combination. Now in the next combination, 10 में से पाप संयुक्ते लाभे पाप समन्विते दुष्कृतिम लभते मर्त्या स्वजना नाम विदुषुकः. Here the key player is the Dasmes, Karmes, 10th Lord, and the Ekades, Labhes, 11th Lord. So if the 10th Lord and 11th Lord, 10th here 10th house, that's May and Labhe, 10th house and 11th house. So if malefic planets are posited in the 10th house and the 11th house, then this native might have tendency to do low level of work, niche karma, duskritim labhate, and he might have envy towards his own neat and kin. Swajana nama vidu sakaha. This is the combination. Now in the next combination, Mahasi is coming up with the more revelation in verse number 6. कर्मे से नास राशि स्थे राहु ना संयुते तथा जन द्वेषी महामूर्खोर दुष्कृतिम लभते नरः. In this combination, what is happening? Dasmes, 10th Lord, is with Rahu. So 10th Lord is with the Rahu and sitting in the 8th house. So two conditions. If the 10th Lord is conjunction with the Rahu and sitting in the 8th house, Nasarasiste. So in this case, there is a possibility this native might be a performer of bad deeds, kukarmi, posing envy towards his own neat and keen, swajan dvesi, and he might be a mahamurk. So if he is doing this type of thing, he is a foolish. He has no brain. In the next combination, कर्मे से ध्योन राशि स्थे मंद भाव समन्विते द्वेने से पाप संयुक्ते शिशनोदर परायण. Now here the Dhwin, he is talking about the 7th house. It's a Sanskrit of 7th house. So if the Dasmes, 10th Lord, is in the 7th house, so 10th Lord posited in the 7th house with Mangal Dev and Shani Dev, Mars and Saturn, and the 7th Lord, Dvinese, Lord of the 7th house, 7th Lord is also under the influence of the malefic. These are the conditions. In this case, native will, Mercy is using very good word, since no udar parayanaha, so he will fulfill his stomach while performing bad deeds. He will do bad thing to fulfill his udar. So udar posan, he will do his udar posan, pet bharna, by performing bad deeds. It's a kukarmi. So this is the combination. Lot of general combination Maharshi talked about here. Now Maharshi is going to reveal some Subh Yogas. So now Maharshi will reveal some Subh Yogas through 3 verses, verse number 8 to 9. Let's come. Tungarasim samasritya karme se guru sanyute भागे से कर्म राशि स्थे मानस्य प्रतापवान. This is the Subh Yoga. This is the good yoga. So he is saying Karmes, 10th Lord. He is talking about the 10th Lord. If the 10th Lord Karmese Guru Sanyukte, if 10th Lord is associated with the Gurudev, with Jupiter, so 10th Lord associated with the Jupiter and exalted, Tungarasing, exalted. So 10th Lord with Jupiter and exalted in the sign of exaltation. And the Navmes, here, 9th Lord, Bhagyesh, 9th Lord. So 9th Lord is posited in the Karma Rasi state. So 9th Lord is in the 10th house. So here condition you understand. 10th Lord with Jupiter in the sign of exaltation. 9th Lord is in the 10th house. This is the condition for the Subh Yoga. Then what will happen? Then man aishwarya pratapvan. So Nati will be having social status. Man aishwarya, he will be wealthy, and pratapvan, he is a very courageous. His name is famous. His name is spread. Good name is spread around. This is the condition. This is the condition. Now next verse 9. लाभे से कर्म राशि स्थे कर्मे से लग्न संयुक्त ताबू भौकेन्द्र गौवापि सुख जीवन भाग भवे. He is talking about the exchange. If the Lavese, if the 11th Lord is in the 10th, it's not exchange, it's a combination. If the Laves, 11th Lord is in the 10th, and Karmes, 10th Lord is in the Lagna. So 11th Lord is in the 10th, and 11th Lord is in the 10th, and 10th Lord is in the 11th. Lavese karma rasiste karmese. Or both Laves and Karmes, both are in the Kendra. Then Nati will have Sukh Jeevan Bhag Bhavet. Nati will have all the Sukh, all the comfort. So I'm reading out once again this verse for more clarity. Lave se karma rasi sthe karme se lagna sanyute tada bhubhau kendra gau vapi sukh jeevan bhag bhave. So Laves is in the Karma Sthan and Karmes is in the Laves Sthan, and or both are in the Kendra. This is also a possibility if both are in the Kendra. So that is a Sukh Jeevan Bhag Bhave. This is the combination. So we can we can have this combination like this. In some of the commentaries, interpretation is like lavese karma rasisthe. So 11th Lord is in the 10th. Karme se lagna sanyukte. So 10th Lord is with the lagna. Ta bubhau kendra gau. Or laves and karmes, they are in the kendra from each other. Then sukhi jivana bhag bhavi. There are so many interpretations of this Parashara principle. And in some of the commentary, they just put some verses. Sometimes looks like it's not Parashara, it's a Banabati. So as usual, Maharshi is saying, use your brain. So use your brain and apply. If you have full faith in the lotus feet of Mahaguru, then he will definitely reveal you the truth. Now in the 10th verse, कर्मे से बल संयुक्ते मीने गुरु समन्विते वस्त्र भरणम सौख्यादि लभते नात्र संशयः. Now कर्मे से बल संयुक्ते. The 10th Lord is very strong. And मीने gurus samanvite. So Gurudev, Jupiter is in the Pisces. If this is the combination, Jupiter is in the Pisces and the Karmes is very strong. So for this native, Bastra Bharanam, here Bastra Abhushan, he is talking about Bharanam. So native will have all the sort of comfort from the clothings and ornaments and everything. He will have. There is no sansaya about this, no sansaya. He talked about Subh Yogas. Now this is time for the Asubh Yogas. So through verse number 11, Maharshi is coming up with the Asubh combination, inauspicious combination. Let's go. Labhasthan gate surer Rahu bhauma samanvite Ravi putrena sanyukte karma cheta bhave naraha. Here Rahu Bhaum combination. So Rahu and Mangal Dev, Rahu and Mars, and Surya Putra, Shani Dev, Rahu, Mars and Saturn, and Sun is also coming up into the picture. So Rahu, Mars, Saturn, and Surya, all are coming in Lavasthan, 11th house. If all malefics are coming at the one place, then these malefics will do the nash of that house, the destroy the whole house, and consequently this native have possibility to be act like a destroyer of his own karmas, own good karmas, own sub karmas. It's an inauspicious slogan. Now after 11th verse, Mahasi is very kind, very kind, and revealing, giving blessings for Sukarma Yoga. So Sukarma Yoga from verse number 12 to 15. Let's come along. मीने जीवे भृगु युते लगने से बल संयुक्त स्वउच्च राशि गते चंद्रे सम्यग ज्ञानार्थवान भवे. मीने जीवे, Jupiter is posited in the Pisces, and Bhrigu Yute Lagane se, So the Jupiter is in the Pisces, and the Brigu Yute Lagane se Bala Sanyukte. And that Jupiter is also conjunct with that Venus, who is in Pisces. So here Venus and Jupiter both in the Pisces, and Laganes is very strong. Lagane se Balayukte. And other condition is Chandrama. Chandrama is Uch. It's in the sign of exaltation in Taurus, 3 degrees. So native will be Jnani and Dhani both. Native is scholar and rich man. Now in the next revelation, कर्मे से लाभ राशि स्थे, लाभे से लग्न संस्थिते, कर्म राशि स्थिते शुक्रे रत्नवान सनरो भवे. Now he's saying karme se lava rasi sthe. Karme is 10th lord. So 10th lord is in the 11th. 10th lord is in the 11th, and labhe se lagna samsthite, and the 11th lord in the first house. And after that, karma rasi sthe sukre, and the Venus is sitting in the 10th house. Then what will happen? This native will have all the gems and jewelries, ratnavan. So it's a auspicious, very auspicious combinations. And now for the next revelation in verse number 14. केंद्र त्रिकोण घेनाथे स्व उच्च समाश्रिते गुरुना सहिते दृष्टे सा कर्म सहितो भवे. So Karmnath is the 10th lord. So Karmnath is exalted, and Karmnath is exalted and sitting with the Gurudev, Jupiter. Karmnath exalted and sitting with the Jupiter in the Kendra or Trikonas. In the Kendra or Trikonas. Then this native will have great tendency to work, be active in good works, in rightlyhood, righteous path. This is the Sukarma Yoga, auspicious Sukarma Yoga. This is. And the next blessings is coming from verse number 15, under the Sukarma Yoga. Let's immerse into it. कर्मे से लग्न भावस्थे लगने सा समन्विते केंद्र त्रिकोण गे चंद्रे सत्कर्म निरतो भवे. Again कर्मे से लग्न भावस्थे. So 10th lord is in the lagna. 10th lord is in the lagna and associated with the lagna. Lagna is with the 10th lord in lagna itself. Very auspicious. And apart from that, Chandradev, moon, is in Kendra or Trikon. So this is a Sukarm Yoga. The native will do Sukarm. Native will do rightly deeds. Native will do good deeds in this yoga. This is the revelation. Maharshi has provided Sukarma Yoga, auspicious one, very auspicious one, great yogas. Now, in next verse, in next 3 verses, 16 to 18, Maharshi is going to provide Kukarma Yoga, bad deeds, the possibility of being bad deeds done by natives. So let's come in verse number 16. under the Kukarma Yoga. Let's immerse in it. Karma sthana gate mande नीच खेचर संयुते कर्मान से पाप संयुक्ते कर्महीनो भवेन नरहा. So this nar, this native will be a karmaheen, kukarmi. What is the combination? Combination is karma asthana gate mande. Mand, Sanidev, our Sanidev. So our Sanidev is in the 10th house. So Sanidev is in the 10th house. And this Sanidev is associated with other malefics in the 10th house, other malefics. And Sanidev itself a malefic. And what is happening with the Karmanse, the 10th Lord Navans. So 10th Lord Navans is under the influence of Pap Grah, under the influence of malefic. In this case, this is the combination of Kukarma Yoga. Now in the next revelation, Maharshi is revealing, Maharshi is blessing us with the more combinations. Let's come. Karme se nas rasi sthe, randhre se karma samsthite, पाप ग्रहेण संयुक्ते दुष्कर्मणि रतो भवे. कर्मे से नाश राशिस्ते. So now 10th Lord is going to the 8th house. So 10th Lord is going to the 8th house, and this 10th Lord is under the influence of malefic. So malefic influence is there with the 10th Lord. A 10th Lord is posited in the 8th house. So that is also a combination for the Kukarma Yoga. Native might have possibility to indulge into the bad deeds. Now in the next verse number 18. Karme se neech rasi sthe, कर्मास्थे पाप खेचरे, कर्मा कर्म भात कर्म गे पापे, कर्म वैकल्याना मादी सेता. Hey Matre, you have to do Phalades in this manner. If this is the combination, then this native might have possibility of being karma rahit. Being a karma rahit, here the karma rahita, karma vaikalya. Karma vaikalya is also inauspicious. If you are not doing anything, it's a bad thing, because you are always doing something. Bhagavan said in Gita about the karma yoga. You cannot escape from the karma. So here the karmesh is debilitated. Karmesh is debilitated, and there is malefic influence on the Karm Bhav, 10th house. And there is a malefic influence from the 10th house, from the 10th house. That also you have to check. So 10th house, and then you count 10, and there also malefic influence. And already in the 10th house malefic influence, and karmesh is debilitated. So this is the combination. This is the combination for Kukarma Yoga. After describing Kukarma Yogas, 3 verses for the Kukarma Yogas. Now Maharshi is giving us Kirti Yogas. So Maharshi will reveal some Kriti Yogas through next verses. Let's come from verse number 19 to 22. कर्मस्थान गते चंद्रे तद ईसे तत् त्रिकोणगे लगने से केंद्र भावास्ते सत्कीर्तिरा सहितो भवे कर्म स्थान गते चंद्रे. So the Chandrama, moon, Chandradev is going to the 10th house, and you think about the Trikon from there. Chandradev is the 10th house, and then from the 10th house, the Trikon, 159, Trikon, and the Kendra, 14710. Lagnesh is situated. So Lagnesh position is like that. This is the Sukriti Yoga. This is the Kirti Yoga. In this case, Nati might have possibility to do big deeds, high level deeds, so that his Kirti, his name will flourish. Now, in the next verse, Mahasi is coming up with more blessings for us. So, in the next verse, लाभे से कर्म भावास्ते कर्मे से बल संयुक्त देवेंद्र गुरुना दृष्टे सत्कीर्तिर सहितो भवे. Now, लाभेसे कर्म भावस्ते. Lavesh 11th Lord is in the 10th, and Karmese Bal Sanyukte, and the 10th Lord is very powerful, very strong. So, in this case, if Lavesh and Karmes, the condition of the Lavesh and the Karmes, you can think very strong, and they are drished by the aspect of Jupiter is also on them. Devendra Guruna, he is saying. So Brihaspati is the Guru of the gods, Guru of the Indra. Guru of the Indra is Brihaspati. So Brihaspati is aspecting. Lavesh is in the 10th house, and Karmesh is strong, and Brihaspati is aspecting. So in this case, native has possibility of having Kirti Yoga. Native might be do such a big thing. So his name, his fame, his Kirti will flourish all the time. This is the combination. Next blessings, Mahasi is coming up with the next blessings. In verse number 21. Karma sthana dhipe bhage लगने से कर्म संयुक्त लगनात् पंचमगे चंद्रे ख्यात नामा नरो भवे. So karma asthana dhipe bhagya. So 10th Lord is in the 9th house, and the lagane se karma sanyukte. So Lagnesh is first Lord, ascendant Lord, Lagna Lord is sitting in the 10th house. And Laganat Panchamage. So 5 from the Lagna. 5 from the Lagna, Chandrama is sitting there. Moon is sitting there. So this native will be Visvikhyat, Khyat Nama Naro Bhavet. This is the combination. This is the combination for Kirti Yoga. Now Mahasi is wrapping up. Mahasi is wrapping up. And Mahasi is giving direction. How to behave. This is the disciplinary words, the direction, advice from the Mahasi, order of the Mahasi. in the last 22nd verse. Iti karma phalam proktam sanchepena dujottama lagna karmes sambandha yadapi swayam. Very beautiful and very important and very neglected verse. People are neglecting this verse. Maharishi is not giving anything here. Maharishi is just wrapping up. No, Maharishi is giving you the direction. Maharishi is giving, hey Maitre, I have told you about the Karma Bhav, Phala, Vichar, these Parashara principles I have given you. In brief, in Sanchep, I have given you. Because it's such a vast knowledge, I can give you only in Sanchep. You think about the relationship between the Lagnes and the Karmes and do the Phalades by your own. He is saying Swayam. So apply. This is the applied science. You apply. Maharishi every time in every chapter, whenever he find possibility, he is saying apply your brain. Apply these principles because Hora is a science of application. If you will not apply, you will get nothing. So go and apply these Parashara principles on various charts. One chart, two chart, 1,000 charts. Go and apply and test this one. This is word of Maharishi Parashar himself. I'm just reading out. So messenger. So in this manner, by the blessings of Mahaguru, we have completed Karma Bhava Phaladhyaya. That is a 22nd Adhyaya, 22nd chapter of the great scripture, Brihat Parashara Hora. Hope you enjoyed. You have any queries, if I can discuss, if I know, I will try. In the end, I will pray for you and pray for everyone. Om Asuto ma Sadagamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityor ma Mritam Gamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev.